Okay, so it's about 7:30, 8 o'clock, and we just got one hell of a rainstorm that just quit. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going to give this engine a quick test. I still got to put oil in it, so just going to run this stuff in it. Yeah, it says for high mileage, but whatever. It was cheap. So I got to put some oil in. I'm just going to put the 2 screws quickly, just to kind of hold it onto this board. It's not going to be a permanent base or anything like that. I'm going to attempt to duct tape my tripod back together and make a stand for it, and pour in some gas and see what happens. And you can hear the thunder. That's thunder outside. So give me a few seconds and I'll start the camera once I'm ready to give it the first start. Yep, and I just got away with putting oil in it. I had to go try to find some gas. I found my blue jerry can, which normally has good gas in it, and it's freaking empty. Yep, some asshole had to take all the gas and not refill it. So, and that wasn't me, because I left $15 in there when I came back from camping last month. Yep, it is just pouring. So, as you can see, with all the empty jerry cans there, one up there, and about 4 or 5 of them everywhere else. I went through them, they're all empty besides that there's for a chainsaw. Talked about that. And I'm getting wet. I should bring this inside this one. Put it up beside up there. Don't want to get the snap-on screwdriver wet. So anyway, I'm going to prop up the camera. I'll fill it up with gas on cam. What you see in there is just a little bit of oil. I sprayed some silicone lube in there just to stop it from rusting. That's what I normally do. It's going to smoke. I know it because there's a lot of assembly lube in that engine. So give me a few seconds here. I'll grab my tripod camera mount. Yeah, that was a piece of tape. Expensive tape, but tape. Getting attacked by gearboxes and everything. Talking about that. Just give me a second here. Ah. Have to have some of that before I go, so give me a second to prop up the camera. Yes, kokanee. I know. Okay, that looks to be on view, and I'm trying to peek on the side of the camera here. Yeah, it's recording. Try to focus that a bit better. Should have double checked that lens was clear. Sorry about the rain sound in the background. It's probably pretty damn loud. This is just regular gas, nothing fancy. Give it a shot. I got 2 screws somewhat holding the motor down. And of course dripping gas everywhere. Shitty jerry cans. Now hopefully this gas tank doesn't leak. I don't want to spill any on the paint because it's still kind of fresh. Go half a tank. Or maybe even more because I want to make sure it's not going to leak at the seals. Okay, that's just over half a tank. Now, I'm not going to make you watch me put this away, so I'm going to move it far back over here. House, give me a second. Holy crap, it's raining. Okay. Now I could cheat and give it a shot of start, you bastard. But what fun would that be? Give me a second to take a drink. Oh, that's good. Can't forget this. Don't need to get wet. Throttle. Start with it halfway. Full choke. Let's see what happens. No way! You can see it's smoking a little bit. I guess I can take off that choke. Yeah, it's smoking. But that's, you know. Needs the carb adjusted. I'll go freehand now. I'll pop this off the tripod. Yeah, I just had it up on that tripod. Sounds good actually going through this rubber. Oh, I don't know what that was about. Stalled kind of hard there. Yeah, guess not. Gotta go need some more fuel. Gas cap's leaking. I hate that, damn it. It's going to kill my new paint. Might have to repaint the gas tank. Oh, that actually feels kind of nice. It's cold. It actually smells good. Not running that bad, but it still needs some carb tuning and stuff. I want to stop that from leaking because I know it's going to frickin' eat my paint because it's not cured yet. Yeah, see, it's starting to eat the paint. Probably save it if I take it off or dry it. Oh. A little bit of a fartage happening there. A little bit of a fartage again. Paint needs to cure quite a long time before it's going to be good for gas. I know that. Oh, good fartage there. Valves still need to work in a bit. Oh, that backfired at my foot. Yeah. Looks like my bolts holding it down are starting to come loose. Look. Yeah, I think I better kill this. Okay, yeah, my bolts came loose holding... Oh, I just got gas over my foot. Well, bolts came loose holding the motor down. And as you can see, my gas cap's leaking, which I kind of figured it was. It was pretty dry. Still needs a bit of tuning, but blame that one on the kokanee. Anyway, yes, that's the way it's going to sit. Lovely kokanee. So hot today, moist. You can not sure if you can see, but yum. Alright, that was a pretty shitty burp. And I am just sweating. Oh yeah, that's pure sweat. And my paint's bubbling. You can see that. My paint's peeling. Which I knew was going to happen if I tried starting it so quick. Should have, oh yeah, there goes my paint. So, should have let this sit a bit longer. But of course, people wanted to see it run. I should have let it sit. This paint takes, I've been finding a week to dry. And it has been nowhere near a week. It has been a day. So, well, actually 2 days. But anyway, let's try to get any of that left. I'll have to repaint that. Not too big of a deal. Don't think it's leaking anywhere. It's just wet from it splashing down around the edges. You can see there my cheap screws let go on the side. Anyway, looks like a handprint. Anyway, let's go see how bad it's raining outside. Oh yeah, it is pretty bad out here. Yep. That is pretty bad outside. Anyway, you all got to see it run. Of course, I need to do a few more things on it. I'm not going to even attempt to tune the carburetor any better than that until I get a proper muffler on it and a proper intake. So, or air filter, I should kind of say. So, okay, that's the end of this. Well, it didn't eat too much paint, but I'm still, for the 2 screws it takes, I'm still going to pop it off and repaint it. I decided I'm going to. I just gotta use some other paint. I just had to try this paint. I want to see how chemical resistant it is. Now I used it before in tanks and never had this problem. But of course, in this case, there's no primer underneath it, no old paint, and of course, it was fresh. Like, you know, it never sat very long. So anyway. It is, if anyone watches the Stuffs with a Z at the end videos, and you heard him mention my name about going to Ontario, I'm just going to walk around as I'm saying this because I am freaking pooped hot. Yes, it is true. I am going to be going to Ontario. He is going to be stopping by, picking me up. We're going to be taking his truck. He also got a sliding camper for his truck, so it's going to make it a little bit better. And we're going to be going for the August, so I can't remember the exact date, 7th to the 13th or something like that. And we're going to make a couple pit stops to see quite a few different people on the way out there. I'm not sure how many videos I'm going to make because I don't know if I'll have a better camera, and my iPhone only is a 32 gig, so I can only take so many videos. So I'm not too sure yet exactly how many I'm going to make, but that will be, of course, not until starting August 7th. I was thinking of taking the motorhome that we have, but then after looking at it, ooh man, that's slippery there. Almost slid on my ass. After looking at our motorhome and just thinking that thing is a pig on gas, maybe 10 miles per gallon. His truck gets close to 20 miles per gallon, maybe a bit less once we get the camper on there. So yes, I'll be making maybe a couple basic videos, but that's pretty much it. Now for what I'm going to bring out there, I'm not too sure. I might just bring my quad. So probably the Polaris Sportsman 500. I'm thinking I might even bring the Sportsman 500 and the trike. Or I might go get the Honda 400EX. For right now I got it stored out of town. Never used it. I just brought it out of town because of course there's no room here to store it. So it's sitting out of town. So I might be bringing that with me. I'm not too sure yet. But anyway, this is the end of this video. I actually got a text message that a buddy of mine is moving out of his house, and he has about a half-ton load of engines in his garage in his backyard, and I'm going to go see if there's anything worthwhile and buy a couple of them off him before he hauls them to scrap. So he said he had a bunch of chainsaws from the 50s, 60s, 70s and stuff. So of course those are pretty sweet, especially if they're big bore ones. So anyway, I'll post a video if I get them, when I get them, and what I get. Okay, that's the end of this.